Alright, Shalom, Shalom. I want to give our praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS, all the brothers doing the work, the 144,000 hopeful elect. And tonight I'm going to do part 2 on the Adam22, exposed for hosting influences, freak off, whatever, parties or whatever that is. We'll go here real quick. I want to read this, then we'll start the video. And I'm going back a little bit on that video, and I just want to go back over it again to show you what was in part 1. All right, we're gonna read this real fast. Job 31:21. For his eyes are on the ways of man, and he sees all his steps. There is no darkness, nor shadow of death, where the workers of iniquity may hide themselves. For he need not further consider a man, that he should go before God in judgment. Alright, and 24. He breaks in pieces mighty men without inquiry, and sets others in their place. Therefore he knows their works. He overthrows them in the night, and they are crushed. He strikes them as wicked men in the open sight of others. Because, alright, 27. Because they turn back from him, and would not consider any of his ways. Alright, and we'll read I'll just go back and start the video. Then I just might read the scriptures and not bring them up. I just read them and just pause the video. But let's continue with this video.
Hear what happens at Adam22's parties. Very similar to what we saw in the Eyes Wide Shut movie. After all the research I have done on Adam,
alright, this is from part 1. I played some of this in part 1, so we just going back over it again to establish about Adam22 and him being in the occult, and him doing all kind of rituals and things like that, and hosting parties and stuff. So we'll go back over this again. This is from part 1, but I'm playing it in part 2. Alright, let's continue.
Reason to believe he is an occultist. Like I mentioned before, Adam has occult tattoos like the Baphomet, a deity worshipped by many occultists. He also has an inverted cross tattooed on his face, which is an obvious antichrist symbol, and he also has many other anti-religious symbols tattooed as well. Even his last name is suspicious, as it's pronounced Grand Mason. Add that with the fact that his family is associated with the Clinton family, it becomes clear Adam isn't who he seems to be. This admission by Flacco is just further evidence that would suggest Adam22 is an occultist. In my opinion, Adam's tattoos, religious beliefs, and actions all points to him being a follower of Aleister Crowley and his teachings of Thelema. I will explain exactly what I mean by this. First, all of Adam's tattoos clearly indicate that he is into the occult. All these tattoos are occult symbols. Also, if we look at what Adam pushes through his platform, we can clearly see how he pushes the do what thou wilt lifestyle. Do what thou wilt was the main credo pushed by Aleister Crowley.
Alright, and I'm gonna read this. I'm not gonna break up on screen. This is Psalms 58 and 3. Alright, this is 3. Psalms 58 and 3. The wicked go astray from the womb, they err from their birth, speaking lies. They have the venom like the venom of a serpent, like the deaf adder that stops his ear, so that it does not hear the voice of charmers, or of the cunning enchanter. Right? But the main point was in 3 that I want to get out is the wicked go astray from the womb, they err from their birth, speaking lies. Right? And this is Adam22. Alright, the wicked go astray as soon as they're born, and that's Adam22. Right? So we'll just continue with the video.
Adam is clearly a follower of Crowley, and Aleister Crowley is known as the most infamous occultist to ever live. He founded his own religion called Thelema, which was based on the occult principle of sex magic. Aleister Crowley taught his followers how to use this form of magic in his lodges. In my opinion, the reason Adam is in the adult film industry is clearly due to his connections to Thelema. Thelema is all about...
Oh dang, alright, so that's his wife. Right? That's his wife right there. So alright, I'm gonna read this. This is Proverbs 30 and 20. Alright, this is it. This says, this is the way of adulterous woman. She eats and wipes her mouth and says, I have done no wrong, right? And it also says in 31, it says in 31 and 3, it says, give not your script to women. Alright, it says, for the ways of those who destroy kings, right? So it says, the main point is in 3, it says, give not your script to women. And that's what Adam22 did. He gave all the script to his woman so she can be passed around to his friends, right? That's Adam22, and that's his adulterous wife, right? That says, it says, this is the way of adulterous woman. She eats and wipes her mouth and says, I have done no wrong, right? She don't feel bad about sleeping with other men while she married to Adam22. She have no feelings about that, right? And like I said, she married to a occultist, Adam22, so you know she evil as crap, and so is he. He evil and she evil. So let's continue with the video.
The reason Adam is in the adult film industry is clearly due to his connections to Thelema. Thelema is all about sex magic, and Adam is in the sex industry. This is what Adam branded himself with entirely. Adam, giving his wife to other men to film scenes is actually something done in Thelema, as they all participate in group activities. Something else that seemed to connect him to Thelema was his association to Bruno, Triple X Tentacion's former manager. If you saw my Triple X Tentacion video, then you should already know who Bruno is. Bruno, just like Adam, is an adult film star. He at one point early on was X's manager and let Triple X Tentacion stay at his home in Miami. I exposed Bruno as an occultist who openly admits he is a follower of Crowley and Baphomet. He has turned his Miami home, where X lived at one point, into a Thelema lodge where he literally has a portrait of Baphomet on his wall. Many of the Florida rappers attend his home and participate in these strange rituals with Bruno. Bruno, just like Adam, is a follower of Thelema, and he is in a business that's heavily involved in sex work. While Bruno was managing X, they went to do the now famous interview with No Jumper that actually made the platform what it is today. Still to this day, this interview is the most viewed interview on No Jumper's platform. This is when it appears Adam met Bruno, but it could have been before then.
You know, we got Becky in the building, Becky came in the building.
You did the groupie last thing? The Fat Nick did?
Of course.
You did it?
Yeah.
Or did you just...
Of course.
You did. So people can go watch you.
Of course.
Right, and I said in part 1, I said that's why Extension, that guy right here, that's why he died at a young age, because he was evil as crap and he was following the occultist, that guy that it just showed, the manager of him that is in the occult, and he was following behind him, and he's gonna say that he's one of the greatest people to ever live when he's speaking about his manager, that guy that they just showed on the video. Right, and that's why he died at a young age. The Lord took him out because he was evil as crap. But you got the youth walking around with his shirt, with his image on his shirt, like he's some kind of superstar, leader of young people, like he was a good person. Like I said, they love to promote evil people, like far as rappers and entertainers and all that, to the youth, to have them wear them on their shirt and stuff like they some kind of special person, when they really just basically evil people that falling behind Esau Edom and their wicked ways. Alright, let's continue with the video.
You are. So you're not ashamed. You're Azers. There's a lot.
Man right here.
See?
It's the fucking future, bro.
See?
Wow.
He talking about that occultist dude. He's saying he's the future. He's the man, and that's why the Lord took him out at a young age, had him die a horrible death. He got shot up in an expensive car. I think in Florida, Miami somewhere. You gotta look it up. But I know he got shot up. The Lord took him out in a violent way. Got I think jacked robbed or something like that, and he did a shot him and killed him on a freeway a street or something like that in an expensive car. You gotta look up the situation with how he died, but it was a violent way. The Lord took him out in a violent way because he was evil. Right, so let's continue with the video.
That's all.
I believe Adam eventually went to Bruno's home and participated in the activities that Bruno had going on in his house. This is what I believe inspired Adam to make his own adult film career. Adam has admitted he attended Bruno's house with Little Pump on this post. Also, in this interview, he is told by friends of X that he knows they can't talk about what happens at Bruno's house. As Adam questions them about Triple X Tentacion's alleged tape he made at Bruno's house when he was living with them.
Did you ever see the X?
Jesus Christ. I'm talking on that.
You got one too. You got one in the
What?
stack.
How do you know? What
I'm just gonna assume. You spent that much time at Bruno's house.
But I used to live there.
Yeah, you gotta live
What
there.
are you saying, bro? I got my groupie lights too. Don't get it. Groupie lights too on me. Yeah.
Do you think that the X tape will ever leak?
No.
I don't got the money for that.
No. Sorry. I don't know what you guys are talking about XX tape, but I'm just saying whatever went on, it just never happened. Sorry. I don't know what you're
Bruno's
talking
is Bruno's. If you went there,
If you know what
you
Bruno
know we
is,
can't talk about this.
Do you think it would be good or bad for his legacy if people got to see him like really like if he was?
it's just something that I wouldn't like to talk about. Like that's not not it. You know.
To me, like that was just something we talked about all the time. I talked about the tape with him like
Well,
multiple
because you
times.
know
so,
us
yeah.
though.
Well,
But you know us. Yeah.
He seemed like he really like wasn't feeling the idea coming out.
So
Exactly.
Yeah,
So if you know that, then why would you even ask me, bro?
He
'Cause
said-
John,
It is known that all types of wild activities would take place at Bruno's house between all the biggest Florida underground rappers. One thing that I noticed is that while Adam is talking to X's friend, we can see that he is wearing a shirt with the literal Masonic all-seeing eye on it. There couldn't be a more obvious sign to prove what Adam is a part of. It's obvious that Adam attended the Thelema meetings and adopted the same ideas as Bruno's, which is obvious if we listen to Flacco's story. Just like in Hollywood, those at the top on YouTube are doing compromising things to be able to make it. While we're talking
All right, let's read this. This is Isaiah 29 and 15. Woe to those who hide deep from the Lord, the Lord their counsel, whose deeds are in the dark, and who say, who sees us, who knows us. You turn things upside down. Shall the potter be regarded as the clay, that the thing he made should say of his maker, he did not make me, or the thing formed say of him who formed it, he has no understanding, right? But the main point I want to get to is in 15. It says, woe to those who hide deep from the Lord their counsel, whose deeds are in the dark, and who sees us, who knows us, right? And that's the main point I want to get to, right? This Adam22 guy, he do all types of stuff in the dark, right? And the Lord sees everything he doing, all this parties and this rituals and stuff like that, right? But he's being exposed right in this video that I'm doing commentary on. He's being exposed for what he is, right? This is the last days, and Esau Edom's being exposed for their wickedness. Let's continue with the video.
talking about Adam, I wanted to talk about something Adam recently exposed about one of DJ Academic's close friends and collaborators, Little Boom. Little Boom is a YouTube meme rapper who has been friends with Academics for years now and is routinely on Academics live streams with him. Academics even got him a record deal with the same company that 6ix9ine and Ice Spice are signed to, 10K Projects. Ironically, Adam recently exposed Little Boom, posting a video that showed Little Boom walking around Walmart following a group of young girls and then appearing to touch one of them. Little Boom was actually arrested for this crime and pleaded guilty to battery on the young girl. Since the news broke, Little Boom has tried to deny the allegations, even though there's camera footage showing him committing the act. As much as Little Boom is trying to deny these allegations, he was caught on camera, and police reports match up with the footage and proves Little Boom is a disturbing guy. All these platforms seem to have people working for them with strange things going on behind the scenes. Little Boom is like Academics' sidekick. Knowing someone so close to Academics was into these kind of activities is rather disturbing and makes
Right, we got Academics right there. He's another sellout, right? He sold out to get his little fame on YouTube or whatever he be doing. Right, I don't really know the guy. I know he follow around rappers like a female, so like he's another sellout that the world love. The people in the world love his show on YouTube. He get like 15,000 people on views on his lives and stuff like that. So he can talk about useless rappers that don't know anything, that the Lord gonna destroy when he return. All the rappers gonna be destroyed by the Lord when he return, and he destroying them before his son return. Right, I think over 500 to 600 rappers died a year ago or the year before that. I know it's at least 500 to 600 rappers died. So the Lord's not happy with them 2/3 rappers that our people look up to. Right, so let's continue with the video and close it out.
Makes me wonder if Academics is on similar timing. While this video is not about Little Boom, I found it rather hypocritical that Adam was the one who exposed this news to the world, when we all know Adam has his own history with this. Adam is...
Alright, I'm glad he said that. Let's read Psalm 73 and 5. It says, "They are not in trouble as other men, Men are. They are not stricken like other men. Therefore pride is their necklace. Violence covers them as a garment. Their eyes swell out with fatness. Their hearts overflow with folliness. They scoff and speak with malice. Lawfully they threaten oppression. They set their mouths against the heavens, and their tongue scorched through the earth. Right? And this is a great example of Adam22. Right? He wanted to expose the black gentleman that they just showed, but he supposedly was doing the same thing. Right? And he really not getting in trouble for it, because like it says, they are not in trouble as other men are. They are not stricken like other men. And that's the lie and the wickedness of Esau Edom. Right? They can do something, but they'll call you out for it and say you doing it, but the whole time they was doing it too. Right? And this is Adam22, because he getting in trouble. Well, he was supposed to get in trouble for doing the same thing that the black guy doing, but he never got in trouble. Why? Because he Esau Edom. Right? The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Who are the wicked? Esau Edom, the one on screen right here. So let's continue with the video and close it out.
Adam is the last person who should be pointing their fingers at anyone with these accusations. We all remember what Little Pump suggested Adam did while on tour with his young fans, plus all the rest of his allegations as well. It's interesting to see how Adam seems to survive every time he is supposed to get canceled.
Alright, that's perfect. Alright, and I also wanted to read this. This is continued on from the Psalm 73. Alright, and it says, this is Psalm 73, and we're going to go down to 10. It says, therefore the people turn and praise them. See that? The people turn and praise Esau Edom for whatever he does, but a whole time he's doing wickedness. And it says, and find no fault in them. See that? And they say, how can God know? Is there knowledge in the Most High? Behold, these are the wicked, always at ease. See that? Adam22, always at ease. Alright, it says, alright, this is 12, 73 and 12. It says, behold, these are the wicked, always at ease. They increase in riches. See that? Adam22 is a multi-millionaire. Alright, off front of No Jumper show on YouTube. He's a multi-millionaire. See that? It says, behold, these are the wicked, always at ease. They increase in riches. All in vain have I kept my heart clean, and washed my hands in innocence. For all the day long I have been stricken and chastened every morning. Alright? But the main point I want to get to you was, behold, these are the wicked, always at ease. They increase in riches. That's Adam22 in a nutshell. He's always at ease, and it says increase in riches, and this guy's a multi-millionaire, right? Because he in the occult, and he worships Satan. Like I said, they basically the house of Satan, Esau Edom. So whatever wickedness they do in the earth, they're not judged for it, right? But the Lord sees everything they doing, and He gonna judge them pretty soon, when Yahweh shall return, and before Yahweh shall, and when Yahweh shall return with the angels. So let's continue the video and close it out.
After what Flacco revealed about Adam's initiation party, it should be obvious what Adam is into on his platform. Adam has openly admitted his hatred towards God and made it clear he does things in order to disrespect God.
Watch this.
Because, yeah, I don't believe in God. I mean, what better way to spit in the face of God? Better way to spit in the face of God?
See that?
Than to get married. Well, hold on. And then let her a large.
See that? See that? See? This guy is basically a demon, right? He says he don't believe in God, and the way he spit in God's face is have his used up wife sleep with men, specifically black men. So basically what he doing, he's getting the black men to sleep with his wife to basically set themselves up for destruction, because you're supposed to mess with another man's wife, right? That's basically a death sentence in the commandments if you mess with another man's wife. So that's what he doing. He want to take himself down, and he also want to take the Israelite man down, because he did basically 2 scenes with 2 Israelite men. One scene, it was he did, that was the first one that everybody was going crazy for. Then he did another one with another Jake, right? So he basically want to take the Israelites down with him. He already know he going to the lake of fire and the nuclear destruction, so he going to take some Israelites with him. So let's continue the video and we'll close it out.
He admits his inverted cross tattoo was his way of showing his anti-religious beliefs. He claims he's an atheist, but it's obvious to me he's an occultist and a Satanist. Adam22's platform is designed to push poison that would corrupt the minds of the youth that follow him. Adam sold out just like his family before him. He is just a puppet put in place to destroy the urban community. But this is all something I said over a year ago. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Alright, that's the video. And we'll go to, let's see. Alright, we'll go to Isaiah, and I'll just close it out with that. We'll go to Isaiah real fast, then that'll be the video. Right, we'll go to Isaiah 47, and we'll go down a little bit, and I want to read this real fast. Alright, we go to 8, and that'll be the video. Isaiah 47 and 8. Therefore hear this now, you who are given pleasures, who dwell securely, who say in your heart, I am, and there is no one else beside me. I shall not sit a widow, nor shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to you in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. Alright, they shall come upon you in their fullness, because of the multitude of your sorcery. See that? The multitude of your sorceries. That go to Adam22 and its occult beliefs. For the great abundance of your enchantment. See that? This is perfect for Adam22. See that? I think he has a child. I don't know. I gotta look it up. Well, I think him and this used up passed around wife have a child. I think they do. I'm not sure of that, but y'all can look that up. For you have trusted in your wickedness. See that? You have said, no one sees me. That's Adam22 perfectly. He says no one sees his wickedness in his cult practices. Your wisdom and your knowledge have warped you, and you have said in your heart, I am, and there is no one else beside me. See that? That's Adam22 perfectly. He says he doesn't believe in God, and he said he's going to spit in the face of God. This is the judgment on Adam22. Therefore evil shall come upon you. See that? You shall not know from where it arises, and trouble shall fall upon you. You will not be able to put it off. See that? And desolation shall come upon you, and suddenly, which you shall not know. Alright, and we will go to 12. Stand now with your enchantments, and multitude of your sorceries, in which you have labored from your youth. And that's Adam22 perfectly. Perhaps you will be able to profit. Perhaps you will prevail. You are wearied in the multitude of your counsels. Let now the astrologers and the stargazers and the monthly prognosticators stand up and save you. See that? This is perfectly for Adam22. From what shall come upon you? Behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. See that? That's the nuclear destruction that's coming upon Adam22 and his used up wife. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. That's the nuclear destruction that's going to hit America pretty soon. It shall not be a coal to be warmed by, nor a fire to sit before. Thus shall they be to you with whom you have labored, your merchants from your youth. They shall wander each one to his quarter. No one shall save you. See that? No one shall save Adam22 and his used up wife. When the nuclear destruction come, he will be destroyed. Alright, he will be destroyed along with his I think that's his daddy, along with his daddy and his family. Alright, so with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS, all the brothers doing the work, the 144,000, and the hopeful elect. And with that, I want to say Shalom, Shalom. Give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom, Shalom.